Thank you so much, Jesse. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. I would like to thank the members of the Hall of Fame Selection Committee. I would like to thank the nominators of the Hall of Fame inductees, and most importantly, the Hall of Fame inductees to allow us to have this celebration with our colleagues at the Engineers Week banquet. The aim of the Hall of Fame induction is to celebrate the accomplishments of engineers in Silicon Valley who have demonstrated outstanding professional achievements and have made significant contribution to the Silicon Valley community. Inductees are selected based on their achievement, contribution to Silicon Valley in particular. Following the formation of Silicon Valley Engineering Council in 1998, as you can see on the logo, it was proposed to find a way to honor those engineers with significant technical achievements and contribution to the profession, and in particular, Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley Hall of Fame Engineers was established in 1991, and as of today, we have a total of 93 engineers that we have honored and inducted into the Silicon Valley Hall of Fame. Such Hall of Fame inductees include many of the Silicon Valley giants as listed in the program book, as well as presented on the posters around the room. This evening, I have the great pleasure to introduce the 2023 Silicon Valley Engineering Hall of Fame shortly. This year's inductee has made significant contributions, not just to his profession, not just to Silicon Valley and beyond. Dr. Daly is the recipient of the induction into the Hall of Fame. He is the chief scientist and senior vice president of research at NVIDIA for the past 14 years. Prior to that, he was at Stanford University for 12 years as a chair of the computer science department. Dr. Daly was also a professor at MIT for 11 years. Dr. Daly is a founder of several startups, Velo Communications, Stack, and Avicii Systems. Dr. Daly, you can read his bio in the book, and you're going to hear from him shortly, is credited for his work in several areas, in particular, high-performance computers and network, signal processing and streaming, graphic processing units, computer system and network processor architecture, and his most recent activity, artificial intelligence and machine learning. Dr. Daly is a member of Association for Computing Machinery. He's a fellow of the Institute of Electrical and Electrical Engineers. He was selected to the National Academy of Engineering. He is a member of President Biden's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. He is the author of several textbooks and over 250 papers and 160 patents. At this time, I would like to present to you a brief video. Could someone please show the video?
I am delighted to help celebrate the induction of Bill Daly into the Silicon Valley Engineer Hall of Fame. Bill is an extraordinary scientist, engineer, leader, an amazing person who truly deserves this recognition.
My first impression of Bill was, wow, is this guy smart and is he fast? And it's always a race to keep up with Bill. It's always you're explaining something and he gets you, he jumps ahead, he starts asking the questions that normally you would expect to have to talk for a long time before somebody would have the understanding to even ask the right questions.
Bill had been familiar to me by name and reputation for a long time, but the first time I actually met him was when we spoke to him about joining NVIDIA. And I guess it was an interview process, but it was frankly more, I think, Bill interviewing us than the other way around. So my initial impression of Bill, which is held up to this day, is that I don't think I've ever met anybody as deep and wide in technical interests as Bill is.
He went from an academic scholar, a leader, a world-class researcher, to an industry leader who is leading one of the biggest digital revolution of our time in terms of AI, both software and hardware.
He's always been impressive, but particularly he's bold. He takes risks in the computers he designs. He was an early believer in special purpose computers, of which are very popular now for machine learning. In his professional career, this risk-taking extends to his personal life as well. Bill likes to go fast.
From flying his plane to crashing his plane.
What? Like what? Did that go back to that part again? The part where you crashed into the ocean and swam to safety?
Amazingly, he crashed his plane into the Long Island Sound and had to kick out the windshield and swim for his life as his plane sank.
Well, he was picked up before he got to the shore, so but he's pretty sure he would have made it.
His influence is broad and profound. He's a prolific inventor.
When the COVID pandemic hit and everybody was talking about ventilators, talking about how hospitals were going to run out of ventilators, there was an enormous amount of talk about it. And then it turned out that Bill, on napkins and in between meetings, had designed a new kind of respirator.
Our philosophy is to build the simplest possible ventilator that can be produced rapidly and inexpensively, but yet meets the needs of treating patients with COVID-19.
Bill designed, spec'd, sourced, built, tested, debugged, qualified this device on his own time. And if that's not a testament to the breadth and capabilities of this amazing engineer and humanitarian, I don't know what is.
But I think what's really admirable is Bill's work at NVIDIA in industry has really complemented the work that he's done in the academy. It's continued to be bold, to be research focused, and Bill has been a real leader in the development of the GPU focused machines, but turning them into general purpose intensive computers in this age where domain specific computing is the future, is the way we will build faster and more efficient machines.
Being NVIDIA's chief scientist is no small feat. NVIDIA is pioneering a new computing platform called accelerated computing. Our mission is to solve problems that are nearly impossible using traditional approaches. This requires a full stack approach, and Bill has made significant contributions and inventions at every layer, covering areas such as architecture, circuit design, interconnect, storage, distributed computing, and algorithms. His expertise spans broad domains such as computer graphics, climate science, quantum computing, robotics, and AI. Bill is an extraordinary leader. He has built one of the world's great industry labs with a team of 300 researchers across the globe doing groundbreaking work.
He always encouraged us to explore risky ideas, be bold in the design process, and made a special effort to make sure all the team members, especially the junior members, their voices are being heard and give them an opportunity to lead different aspects of the project.
Measured on any scale, Bill's body of work and its impact qualify him as our industry's GOAT. All of us at NVIDIA are incredibly proud to have him as our chief scientist. Bill, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition.
Congratulations, Bill. I'm so happy for you.
Congratulations, Bill. This is an award which is well-deserved based on your incredible career.
It's wonderful to see Bill being recognized, and it's been an honor to be his friend and colleague.
I was a little worried he's going to end up possibly in the Daredevil Hall of Fame, but I'm delighted to see he's joined the Silicon Valley Hall of Fame. Congratulations.